Good morning, everybody. Let us get started. Take your hands in front of the body and just give them a little shake, 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 shake. Hands now out to the side, ankles together, heels of your feet off the floor, extension through the edge of your fingers. Hold here for a moment, hover here for a moment, and here's your exhalation. Return. Unfold like you're expanding the field around you. Harmonize that field first before we initiate our practice. Inhale, imagine you're reaching out into the world. And here's that exhalation. Return, return, return. Into the sun now, you reach up and take that spark, take that magic into your heart. Wrist line out to the side, first two fingers together, right? Thumb over your index finger, turning the palms out. Deep breath, exhalation. Inhale, half loop, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Opposite rotation, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, exhale. Stay with me, thumb over your middle finger, stretching out through the rest six. Exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Opposite rotation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Stay with me, thumb over now your ring finger, stretching through the rest six. Exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, opposite rotation. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Open, stay with me. Thumb over now, your pinky. Deep breath, elbow as straight as you can. Exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Opposite rotation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more exhalation. Long fingers out to the side. Really think about them as your antennas. You extend that energy further away from the limitation of your frame. Interlacing of the fingers above you. Turn now, palms skyward. Heels of your feet then off the floor. Stay here for a moment. See if you can keep this height very willfully as you deliver the heels of your feet down, down, down. Deepen that breath. Bend the elbows slightly. We begin to go into the space behind you. Give a little wiggle, wiggle. Inhalation, we go vertically into the space. Again, above you. Now we reach your wrist into the space behind you. Breathe with me. Deepen that breath into the cavity of your lungs, into the two corners of your rib cage. One more deep breath. Hover for a moment. Exhalation. Return, return. Take your strap handy then. Strap should be about, let's take a little wider step. Straddle your feet. Strap should be almost double the width of your shoulder. Okay, take that strap up into the space above you. Give it now a little wiggle, wiggle. Deepen that breath. Exhalation onto your right side. Come to the right side. Bend the elbow slightly as we press that strap away from the shoulder. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, enter into the space behind you. Stay here for a moment. Deep breath. One heel off the floor. Another heel off the floor. Both heels off the floor. Stay with me as you breathe. 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 One more. Firming the heels of your feet down. Come to now your left side. Bend your elbows slightly. Exhalation. Press that strap away from the shoulder. Deepen that breath along the whole right side of the rib cage. Next inhalation, pushing into the space horizontally forward before you. Use the strap as a way to keep your spine really straight. Into the space beneath you. Come to the right. Inhale. Behind you. Exhale, half loop. Inhale, half. Exhale, another half. Gain control. Go a little slowly into the space behind you. Feel that momentum as you come forward and down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Behind you, behind you. Linger, 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 linger. Here's your exhale. Opposite rotation to your left. Inhale slowly. Exhale, drop. Inhale, firm into your feet. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Drop, exhale. 3 more. Find breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Stay here for a moment. Right elbow up, left elbow down. So lengthen now into the space behind you. Activate your lower hand. Use that lower hand to help you. Tailbone forward slightly, and we breathe. Deepen that breath into the whole right side of the rib cage. Turning now your right foot out, left foot in. There's your warrior 2. Into the space now behind you though. Your back strap should be a vertical frame. Best as you can, reaching into the space behind you, and deep breath. Understand there's an external rotation in that right hip. 1 more deep breath. Exhalation, neutralize. Lengthen into the space above you. Exhalation, space behind you. Left arm up, right arm back. Use the lower hand to press, enter into the space behind you. Now you breathe. Without the breath, nothing really changes. With the breath, everything changes. Left foot turns out, right foot in. Vertical descent of your tailbone down, down, down. Now we breathe. When you exhale, see if we can press that strap further back into the space behind you. Have a little more patience. Left thigh should be external rotation. Eventually, this left knee will be pretty much perpendicular to the ground. Now we breathe. Inhalation is deep and long. Stay with me. Exhalation, enter into the space behind you. 1 more deep breath. Front into the space above you. And exhalation, return. Is your strap lengthy enough for you to experience that? Up and down a little bit. Inhale behind you. Exhalation, we enter forward folding. Crown comes down. Right. Inhale. Lifting of the strap behind you. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale behind you. Exhale. 1 more. Firm into the space behind you and use the pulling of the strap to return you back to the upright. Releasing of the strap. Stay in that straddle. Circle, inhale, uppity up. Exhalation, forward folding. Arching the rib cage forward slightly, we come to your right side. Right elbow towards your inner knee as you deliver that tailbone down. Give it a little pulsation motion, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Stay here for a moment. Ground into the outer edge of the left foot. Some of you, right foot begins go skyward. Okay, if you're ready, left wrist away from the shoulder. Stay firm, the fingers away from the shoulder, reaching out to the right toes. One more deep breath, stay on the right side. Exhalation, deliver tailbone down, flexion of your left ankle. Come to seat or come to your little station. Left hand to the front ankle, right arm spiralically skyward. Deepen that breath. Exhalation, left side. Use the strap if you need to, otherwise, catch hold of the foot. The mobility of the rib cage on the right is important. The mobility of your upper elbow is important. Turn the gaze towards your right elbow when you're ready, and now we breathe. See if we can find the breath by the back of your rib cage rather. Back of your shoulder blades. Your right hand is hanging onto the foot, but your foot is also hanging onto your hand. Look for the elbow above you when you're ready. One more deep breath. Soften for a moment. Long fingers into the space above you. Facing towards your front leg. Right foot hugs in front of that right hip. Right arm skyward. Lengthen for a moment. Right arm in front of the shoulder. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Till you absolutely cannot elongate any further. In front of that shin. Fingers interlace or have your strap handy. Ground into the right foot first. Inhale, lengthen up into the sternum. And exhalation, hug the torso into the space behind you. Now we breathe. Best as you can, see if we can use the breath to elongate the uprightness of your body. Slowly inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ground into the right foot. Exhale, we come forward folding. Go slowly, wait for the breath, wait for the breath, and wait for the breath. Now we stay. Let that inhalation be deep and long. Exhalation, slow, slow, and complete. Learn to firm the navel in as you exhale. Back of the ribcage gets the breath. Lower part of the ribcage gets the breath. Sense of surrendering on every exhalation. One more deep breath. Exhalation, we return. Right, let's take your hands either side of your front thigh. Palms are down, palms are shoulder width. Okay, press into the palm. First stage, hip off the floor. Next stage, front foot off the floor. Stay, look straight ahead. Now breathe. One more deep breath. Exhale, we return. Right leg behind that right shoulder. Press the knee into the space behind you. Right palm down. Stage 1 here. Stage 2 with the strap. Stage 3, round the head between the arm and the leg. Again, your hand is hanging onto the foot, but your foot is actually the one that's hanging onto the hand. Look for the left elbow if you're ready. And now we breathe. When you exhale, mark the external rotation from the right hip. So both shoulders and your right hip are doing pretty much external rotation. Direct the gaze towards the left. One more deep breath. Exhale, keep the right shoulder underneath the leg. Okay. Can we have fingers interlaced? Use your knee to hug hold of your shoulder or take that foot away from the body. Look straight ahead and we breathe. Sunday practice, you're looking for the light. Not just from the sun above you, ideally you cultivate that light within you. It's a self-effulgent self, the sun. Really, the cultivation of that inner fire is the essence of yoga. You do not require outer resources to be mobile from inside, to motivate from the outside. You have that within you. Deepen that breath. Exhalation. Release. Okay, reverse right foot behind you. Take a moment. You do want to have your hip be parallel. Bring your hips slightly and pull that hip behind you. Position this back foot in the place where you can feel comfortable here. Okay, right arm up, left arm down. Strap or interlacing of the fingers. Inhale, perk up. Breathe in the light from the sun. Exhale. The sun that you have just gathered, you give back down to the earth. Chin in, now we stay. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. And in between it, you take a little pause, think about it, widen that pause before you do that exhalation. Beginning of that exhalation, middle of that exhalation, ending of that exhalation. Everything is rather precise. Nothing is sloppy in nature. Everything is very precise, full of your attention. Okay, inhalation. Use that breath to return. Exhale, we release. Right arm forward, left arm under. Thread hold. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, walk those elbows before you. Clockwise circle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One breath, one cycle. Inhale, now we go opposite direction. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the elbows skyward. Exhale, fold that right knee, align to the left. Your right ankle should be straight, otherwise Take a lift of your seat. Okay, hug into the space behind you, but do start to perk up so that you're mimicking a little bit of back bend. Feel for engagement of the core, activation of your lumbar muscles, hugging the elbows into the space before you on our way down. Chin in. Now we stay and we breathe again. Out edge of the shoulder blades, feel the breath. That space between your shoulder blades, feel the breath. Mid back, lower back. With inhalation, you're always looking for light, looking for another layer of expansion from the inside out. Exhalation, you remember the earth, you deliver yourself to the earth, you surrender to the earth, you become humble. Next inhalation, elevate into the space above you. Take a little back bend already. Exhale, releasing. Okay, spiralic formation, right wrist on the top. Turn the palms out. You cross over your wrist. Exhale, toes towards you. Hands either side of the front foot. Arching now halfway up. Bend the elbows, elbows out, chin in forward fold. Both edges of your sit bones should be nicely grounded. Keep working with expansion between the shoulder blades as you inhale. Keep walking your elbows out to the side as you exhale. Back of your heart is wide open. Next inhalation, bend the front knee halfway. Exhale, stay or go vertically skyward. Right knee knees to ground and learning to press your elbows out to the side. Chin in, close the distance between the front shin and the forehead. Stay. Activate your top toes, reaching those toes into the space behind you. Secure the midline first. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, perk up, almost like you're delivering a little bit of back bend again. One more deep breath. Exhale, bend that knee. Welcome that foot to come towards the upper corner of your right hip. You have a half lotus in the left knee. If this knee doesn't come to the ground, give it a little pulsatory motion. Left hand comes behind you. Clothing or catch hold of the left foot. Right hand pointing down. Or reverse the rotation of your wrist. Fingers pointing towards you. Okay. First we lean down towards your right hip. Exhalation, spiralically we turn. Look for the left shoulder. Look for the ear behind you. left ear behind you. Eyes closed, just take a moment to release any tension in your neck. Take care of the left side of the collarbones first. Utilize very gentle, minute, sensitive movement to release and breathe into the left side of your collarbones, left side of your shoulder first. Stay here for a moment. Your torso, your right torso is sinking downward. Your left torso is spiraling upward. Let's add one more spiral here. Chin looks down, looking down. You're looking for the right, you're looking for the right toes. Now you think about it again. What to think about your yearning questions. Throughout your life, there should be one or two questions that's haunting you. Always have them circle around your conscious awareness. Because often these haunting questions, they're very few, there should be only very few, but extremely potent and extremely individualized. They hover around the essence of your spirit, the essence of your karma, your mortal responsibilities, as well as your spiritual responsibilities. Try to remember them, try to carry them with you. Try to keep them alive in your heart. And this is the essence of your meditative practice. Being able to measure things, to think things over, to understand the complexity within the simplicity. And that should dictate the essence of your practice. Okay, one more deep breath. Exhalation, releasing of the top hand, releasing of the top foot, grounding into the front foot. We return back to your straddle. Halfway forward, inhale. Exhalation, take your hands into the space behind you. Forward fold. Neutralize everything. Headstand people, take your hands parallel to each other. Check your elbows, crown comes down. Headstand people, we take feet off the floor. Straddle your feet, just stay here for a moment and breathe. Working on firming of the core, working on delivering your awareness along the verticality of your spine. Keep walking your feet away from each other. So use the symmetrical form of this pose to neutralize everything we just did. Firm into the core, deliver your feet down. Inhale halfway forward. Exhale, we come to the left side. Elbow to the inner knee. Descend that tailbone down. Feel where your midline is and try to elongate your midline. When you're ready, maybe left foot off the floor. Hover for a moment, maybe right wrist also off the floor. Deep breath. Exhalation, we return. Left foot down. Flexion of the right ankle. Your left foot should be straight. Your ankle should be straight. No duck feet, please. Elevate your hip if you need to. Okay, descend. Right hand to the front ankle. Internal rotation of the left. Keep the shin vertical as best as you can. Look for the foot. Natural exhalation. Wait for the body. Wait for the breath. Deepen that breath into the left side of the rib cage. Inhale into the left. Exhale, start to enter into the space behind you. Look for the elbow above you. Now we breathe. Intercostal muscle gets the breath. Outer edge of that shoulder blade gets the breath. You have this feeling like you're entering into the space behind you, space above you. And in your meditative state, it's almost like you can see yourself in the space beneath you. One more deep breath. Release the top hand first. Elongation. Keep the elongation before you release the lower hand. Turning towards your straight leg. Left foot in front of your hip. Hips are parallel to each other. Right hand down, left arm skyward. Open up space first, and now we close that space. Left arm behind. Find your wrist or have your strap handy. Firm into the sternum as you look up. Deep breath for a moment. If you have any tension in the neck, this is a good time to work it out. Like you use that very childlike curiosity and you groove it. You work with the breath. Be as organic, as intuitive as you can imagine. Okay, ground into the lower foot then. Inhale, lengthen for a moment. For full exhalation, chinning. Connection to the back of the body. Lower back gets the breath, mid back gets the breath, upper back gets the breath. Soften for a moment. Next inhalation, we release the hand, torso returns. Keep your left arm in front of that shin, elbows out, palms are parallel to each other. Front into the right leg, please. Hip off the floor or front foot also off the floor. Next exhalation, hip down. Reverse rotation of the top left leg. Hips are square, arms out to the side. Deep breath, left arm up, right hand behind. Use the strap if you need to. Inhale into the space above and behind you. Forward fold, exhalation. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold breath. Exhale, firm navel in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Next inhalation, return. Perk up a little bit, almost like you're delivering a little back bend. Exhalation, releasing of your hand. Left arm in the front, right arm on the bottom. As you thread, gather your back knee forward. Check your left ankle awareness. Alignment of your ankle is quite important. Inhale, we take the elbows skyward. Exhale, extension of the elbows away from the chin. Open that space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, half. Exhale, half. Inhale, half circle. Exhale, half. Inhale. Circle is round. That circle is smooth. Navel in as you exhale. Opposite rotation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Try to keep your forearms in the vertical thread. Precision, precision, precision. Everything in nature is beautifully aligned, always very precise, nothing sloppy about it. Your asana practice should also follow this principle. Inhale, take those elbows as high as you can, perk up into the sternum, deliver that little back bend there. Now we breathe. Walk the elbows forward. Keep the arching as far forward as you can before you enter. Chin in. Now forward fold. Have patience. Work on the cultivation of your breath. That space between your shoulder blades gets the breath. That space along the outer edge of the rib cage gets the breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for a moment. Navel in. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for a moment. Inhale. You expand your awareness into the space above you. Exhale, you descend your energy earthward. Be as earthy as possible. Have patience, be humble. That's the essence of your exhalation. That's really the half of your practice. In how you cultivate the brightness, the fire within you. It's an ascending motion. Exhale, you practice, you deliver, you develop the earthiness within you. The downward motion. Next inhalation, we return up. Take those elbows as high as you can reach. Exhalation, long fingers out to the side. Left arm on the top, cross hold of your wrist. Arching forward, hands either side of the front foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Check your front ankle alignment, please. Chin in. We surrender again. Keep working on extension of the elbows away from the shoulder. Next inhalation, bend that front knee halfway up. Exhalation, foot holds your hand as well as your hand holding onto the foot. Press your elbows out to the side as you start to close the distance between the shin and your forehead. And we stay. Make that exhalation slow and complete. Keep walking those elbows out to the side. Next inhalation, right toes are pointing up. And you turn the gaze towards the right toes. Lean your head back, almost like you're welcoming a little bit back bend. And if you can press your elbows out to the side, you'll close the distance between the torso and your front leg as well. Deepen that breath. Exhalation, bend that right knee, internal rotation. Welcome this foot to enter towards the upper quadrant of your left knee. Use a little pulsation if you need to deliver, help this right knee to release itself down. Okay, right hand behind you. Clothing, your strap or your foot. Left palm, fingers are away, or reverse your wrist, fingers pointing towards you. First, we lean the torso towards the left. Sinking to your left hip. Exhale, open up the right, look for the right ear behind you. Eyes closed for a moment. See if you require taking a little personal time to work out any tightness in your neck. A lot of your mental tension holds along your neck, so take a moment to release them. Just be very intuitive about it. Most importantly, find that position and deliver all of your breath awareness there, like you're caressing the side of your neck with it. Okay, chin down, Looking down towards your left foot now. Eyes closed. Meditation time. Finding the space behind you, hugging the body into the space on your right behind you. Feel the space within you. The inner cavity of your core, the inner cavity of your base should be rather well engaged here for this pose to release its upward spiral power. If you don't know what that means, just feel like you're firming the core in. One more deep breath. Exhalation, release the back hand first. Neutralize, coming into the center. Okay, right foot before you, grounding that right foot down. Left leg above you. Into the space above you. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, rounding. Lower heel off the floor. Knee comes towards your forehead. Close. Inhale into the space above you. Look forward and up. Exhale, knee into the forehead. Lower heel off the floor. Hold for a moment. Third, inhale into the space above you. Exhale, knee towards the forehead. Lower heel off the floor. Inhale, same leg behind you. Look forward and up. Exhale, feet will be hip distance apart. Standing back bend, right arm first. Inhale. Left arm follows. Go slowly, there's time. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Left, inhale. Wait for the breath, wait for the breath. Feel grounding sensation in your legs. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Secure the upright extension first. Right arm follows. Sorry, left arm follows. Then inhale, left. Secure the uprightness first before you take. Right arm follows. Secure your legs before you take that back bend. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Ankles together. Interlacing of the fingers above you. Wrist line skyward. Firm heels of your feet again off the floor. Try to keep your height as you return the heels down. Arms out to the side. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chin in, left leg behind you. Look forward, inhale. Slowly exhale, knee towards the forehead. Puff up, close. Inhale, left leg up behind you again. Exhale, feet together. Right leg behind you. Inhale, look forward up. Exhale, lower heel off the floor. Puff up, knee into the forehead, close. Inhale again. Unfold, unfold, unfold. Exhale, knee into the forehead, round. Puff up, stay, hold your breath. Third, inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee towards the forehead, puff up. Stay. Same leg behind you again. Stay here. Keep reaching up through the straight leg. Feet will be parallel to each other. Inhale, left. Standing back bend, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Favor your left side. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. One more on each side, left. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your 5. Firm into the legs. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for a moment. Inhale, right. Precision in the way you breathe. Precision in the way you move. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Favor your right side. Long fingers, inhale. Exhale, ankles together, feet together. Spiralic notion, inhale. Vertical extension. Forward fold, beginning, middle, elongate, crown to the ground. Again, circle, beginning of the breath, middle of the breath. Almost like you're going for a little, very proud back bend here. Exhale, beginning, middle, navel in, ending of that breath. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, come to plank. Low push-up. Upward facing. Inhale. Exhale, downward face. Stay here for a moment. Feet together. Disengage the shoulder. Can we bring your crown towards the floor? Exhalation, glide your knees through. Come into, actually separate your knees about hip distance apart. Okay, right arm first, Left hand follow. Half or your full camel. Lengthen forward to the thigh. Open up the two corners of your chest as you lean your head back. And we breathe. Inhale left. Exhale right. Left inhale. Exhale right. Full camel or half. Doesn't matter where you are. Bring the thighs forward. Now the shoulder blades in. Nice deep breath in the heart. Tailbone forward first. Inhale right. Pull out first. Exhale left. Elbows down. Have hold of your upper arms to measure your arm distance. Interlacing of the fingers. Opening up the palm. Headstand people. Crown comes down. Otherwise, you work with your forearms, head off the floor. Okay, headstand people. One leg or both feet together, vertically skyward. Navel in. Headstand people, twisting your knees to one side. And your toes skyward. Spinal twist. Headstand people, neutralize before you turn to the second side. Stay. Neutralize. Okay. Headstand people, we straddle the feet out to the side. Press your feet away from each other. Aim that tailbone skyward. Headstand people, we slowly, before you release your feet to the ground, cross hold of your ankles. So when you come back to your seat, you will land on your hip. Okay, bend your knees as you come roly-poly, up, roly-poly, down, roly-poly, in. Roly-poly, we come to your plow. Interlacing of the fingers behind your back. Okay, now the elbows in. Bend the elbows. Shoulder stand. Exhalation. Right foot towards you. Stay here like you're doing a vertical split here. Right foot slightly high, left leg away from your body. Press your feet away from each other. Now work on the completion of your breath, especially on the exhalation. Bend the left knee, find the left foot towards the ground. Right foot skyward. Deep breath. Use the extension of the upper foot to return. Shoulders down again. Left toes towards you, all the way down. Find the ground behind you as you press that right foot away from the shoulder. Striving for the completion of your breath, especially at the end of your practice, especially on your exhalation in your inversions. Take the left foot halfway off the floor, right leg away from the shoulder, like you're going for a split. Let gravity be your friend. Just keep working on that horizontal extension of your footwork. Again, working on the completion of your breath. Then the right knee. Find the midline as you land that foot down. Left foot skyward. One more deep breath. Exhale, both feet will come to the ground. You have a bridge. Turn the wrists out. Now the elbows in. Connection to the fullness of your breath again. Look at your rib cage, the movement of your rib cage that's defined by the strength of your breath should be rather visible. Wait for it. Feel the movement in your spine, the front of your spine. Feel the security in your legs. Feel the strength in your ankles. Feel the articulation of your sacrum. Wheel people hands to the outer edge of your ears or the base of your shoulders. Wheel people crown comes down first. Check the alignment before you come up. Alignment of your elbows, please. Again, it's the sacrum articulation, breath awareness, stability of your feet and your ankles. Find breath again. Wheel people on your way down. Check the alignment of your elbows. Chin in as you release. Okay, right knee on the top as you thread hold of your shin. Left hand takes the knee to your spinal twist, out to your left. Right hand out to the side. Stay here for a moment. You might need to adjust your left shoulder, so your left shoulder and ideally your right shoulders are also on the ground. Heel or the root of your left thumb will come to the corner of your right hip. Okay, use your own left hand to get into that corner and give it a little traction, like you're pressing that corner away from the navel a bit. Okay, subtly check your tailbone movement awareness. Oftentimes, this is how you readjust any kind of misalignment in your sacrum and in your lumbar region. See if you can find it. Okay, deepen the breath into just one very focused spot. Soften first. Use the core awareness to return your knee back to the center. Use the core to unwind. Left knee on the top. Square hold of your shin. Right hand takes your knee to the side. Spinal twist. Your second side. Left hand out to the side. And deep breath. Take a moment, see if you can bring your shoulders towards the ground. Look for your left hand. Find that perfect height to relax your left arm that you feel is more optimum for your body. Okay, wrist, the corner of your right wrist or the root of your thumb will crawl into that corner of your left hip and utilize your hand like you're extending that corner away from the navel. Make a little extra length, a little extra extension there. Learning to traction this whole sacrum area. And if you can gently oscillate that tailbone, see if you can find another layer of correction that's not usually there. Just pick one focus spot where you can deliver your breath. There. Okay, gently. Next inhalation, use the core to return up. Exhalation, releasing of your feet. Take a moment, just feet stays right underneath your knees. Elongate the sacrum as you curl that tailbone just slightly higher. Okay, almost like a crescent moon or almost like a figure eight. See if you need to tune the right and the left side of your SI joint or your hip flexor. Just take a moment to neutralize a little bit. Before you release down, tailbone one more time skyward. Make that sacrum as lengthy as possible before you release the tailbone down. Arms and your legs out to the side. First, spread the webs of your feet and go ahead and stretch all 10 toes, all 10 of them. Pull them away from the base of your sacrum before you release. Bring the shoulder blades, tuck the shoulder blades under as you turn the palms out. Elbows narrow in slightly as you release your wrist. Okay, take a moment, chin in slightly, elongation in the back of your neck before you release. When you close your eyes, feel where your toesies are. A pair at a time, 2 big toes pull away from the knees. Then the index toes, your middle toes, your ring toes, your pinky toes. See if you can have all the articulation in all the ditches of your toes. Pull them further away from the sacrum before you release them down. Okay, eyelids are heavy as you close the eyes. Feel the skin of your forehead relax. Keep the length of the breath. Let's see if you can slowly imagine that you're no longer breathing through the nostrils, but yet you're breathing through the pores of your skin, and you're breathing through every single cell of your body. Muscles around your eyes becoming completely relaxed. Bridge of your nose, relaxed. The sides of your cheeks, the skin of your forehead, the side of your ears, the temple area completely relaxed. Every follicle of your hair, the skull start to release like a very peaceful earth. And feel the flesh of your lips relax. Around your mouth, the skin around your mouth, the base of your jaw, and the back of your tongue, the back of your throat, fingers and your toes. Feel the weight of your hands and your feet, the base of your wrists and your ankles, shoulders and your hips. Feel the ankles and your knees relaxed. Like you're breathing light, particles light into the pores of your skin, into every single cell of your body. And see if you can feel the change it starts to have in the way that your body responds to this awareness, in the way your respiratory system responds to this inward imagination, where you're taking in sparkles of light into every cells, every atom of your being. That's going to change how you breathe on the respiratory level, and that is going to also slowly influence the shape of your form and everything else. Take a moment to acknowledge this influence and gently, without effort, just halfway open with the eyes. See if we can focus the space, the empty space between things all around you. A very sensitive connection to the relationship between things, where energy flows. Pay attention to this relationship between things, relationship between you and the other. That's where energy exists. And it's the relationship between things that we get to change the energy around us. Okay, very gently bring awareness to the edge of your fingers and the toesies. Start to return awareness from the peripheral and inward with the knees. Awareness of the lumbar, of the sacrum, gently pulsation, and get really used to stimulating your spinal fluid with your roly-poly practice, by the way. Okay, inhale, we return now back to your seat. However you're comfortable, we come to the seat, into the space behind you as you spread your arms out to the side. Okay, take a moment, hands to your heart. Okay, first image that comes to you, you take that with you. Okay, eyes closed. Inhale, harmonize everything around you. Take that inner focus very clearly, that first image that comes to you. Exhale, you breathe life into it. You stay with that internal image that is particularly pertain to yours. Inhale, becoming awareness of the space around us, even when our eyes are closed. Exhale, you give life, you give light to that image that comes to you. Let the essence take you inward. One more, inhale. Have a relationship with the energy, with the space all around you. More importantly, stay deeply, closely connected with the space within you. Take a moment to acknowledge the magic of the practice, the magic of life, the magic of our relationship, and we give thanks for all that we have. Thank you, everybody. How wonderful it is to share our time together again. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I will see you very, very soon. Bye, everyone.